Very briefly, I want to talk about one money personality today. Just one. It's important to identify your money personality because it helps you to assess who you are. It helps you to know who you really are in as far as the money world is concerned. There is nothing as beautiful as knowing your money personality because it helps you to know your weaknesses and helps you to know your strengths. Whenever you know your strengths in something and you are able to work with your strengths effectively, you will always progress in as far as life is concerned. And that is why this week I've been teaching about money personalities. I want you to go back to the videos I've done this week and ask yourself, what is your money personality? Because out of all the ones that I've mentioned this week, I think I have in accumulation the whole week, must have mentioned today will be the 8th one. And I'm sure out of that, there's something you can discover about yourself. So today I want to talk about a very powerful money personality, and that is the personality called the planner. Now, who are the planners? Planners are people who carefully plan and track their finances. They are able to set long-term goals. They are able to see where they are going. They are able to actually understand what steps need to be taken as they go along the journey. Now, this is the personality I pray out of all the personalities I've mentioned this week that every one of us can actually get. Because when you have this personality, I guarantee you without a doubt, you will succeed in life. There's nothing as wonderful and there's nothing as beautiful as when you are a planner. Planners always get somewhere. So whenever we talk about the planner money personality, what are we saying? This is a person who is able to plan carefully and is able to track his finances. He's able to set goals, and at the end of the day, you find they will always achieve goals and they will always achieve the dream they have in as far as life is concerned. This personality is with people who are very good in organizing things. They are good organizers. They will manage things very effectively and very well. They will know what they're doing. They have their numbers in their fingertips. They are most of the time very well informed. Planners will always have knowledge about things. Being a planner helps you to run your life better, helps you to manage your life better, helps you to manage your time better, helps you to avoid crises and avoid situations that are embarrassing and situations that are shameful. Anybody who is a good planner, you find they kind of tend to have a life that is most of the time smooth. Now, you could have challenges, you could have hurdles here and there, but when you are a planner, by the time you are hitting a hurdle or by the time you are hitting a challenge, you already have an idea of how you're going to go over it or around it. Why is that so? Because planners will see ahead. So what am I saying? You need to have that kind of a personality. Now, one of the disadvantages I'll maybe quickly mention concerning this personality is that they sometimes can be very rigid and very inflexible. What that basically means is that they end up becoming very stressed, and especially when something comes to distract them or when something comes to deviate them from their plan. Now, that is a problem. I know whenever you are a past planner, whenever you are organized, whenever you want to do things in a particular way, things happen in life, and sometimes there is a distraction, or sometimes there is a deviation, or there's times where you're being forced to go to a direction which you had not scheduled for, you're planned for. That can be very stressful for a planner. But listen, whenever you are a planner, the one thing that you should desire to do is to be mature, to be strong, and to know that life is full of things. So when things occur, the one thing you need to allow yourself to have is flexibility. Be a planner, but also be flexible. Flexibility gives you the room to do things and to change things. And because you are able to do things and to change things, what happens at the end of the day is that flexibility causes you to live a life that is less stressful. Okay, so you don't have to struggle so much. You do things in an orderly way, in an organized manner, but at the same time, you don't have too much stress because of whatever it is that you're doing. It is good to be a planner. So the personality of the planner, out of all the personalities I've mentioned, is probably going to be top in the list and number one in the list. These are the one people who are able to manage things. Now, the one thing I'm going to say as I finish is that the planner is always able to have some of these other personalities in him. For example, the planner is able to manage savings very well. That is one thing that is very important about a planner. The planner at the same time is able to do investments very well. They are able to do things in as far as organizing their finances are concerned, because it is in them to manage all these things. Anything a planner starts to do, most of the time it will succeed because they already have an idea of what they're doing and where they're going. They are most times not spontaneous. They are not going to just do things for the sake of doing things. They will do things because it has been planned for, it has been organized. Now, does that mean that you cannot do things spontaneously? No, a planner can do things spontaneously, but most of the time, even when they are doing something spontaneous, they will sit back first and organize themselves. They will not just enter blindly. They will, okay, something has come up, it has to be done, but let's look at it carefully. They will think through it. They will think about it, and they will enter into it. It may be very quickly, but they will have already given their mind a room to think about it. Otherwise, thank you so much for listening, and I hope that I'm talking to planners right now. If you don't have that personality, desire it and have it and start working towards it. There is a lot of resources and a lot of information on how you can become more orderly and more organized in as far as your finances are concerned. Others, God bless you so much. If you're here for the first time, you have never been in this channel before, that basically means you have not subscribed. Don't move out before you've subscribed. Let me be with you in this family, and let me be coming to your way every day as I talk to other people. Otherwise, share this video with somebody else. And remember, I am here from Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time here in America. God bless you. I love you, appreciate you. And never forget, let's meet in the field of the millionaires, because that is where you and I belong. I love you. Ciao and bye-bye.